In total, there are 8 possible evolutions for you to evolve your Eevee into. And that's why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to evolve Eevee into every single Eevee evolution on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So there are 8 evolutions Eevee can evolve into, 8 different Pokemon, and the way I'm going to be doing this is in order of when they were released. So we've got Generation 1 to do first, which is Flareon, Jolteon and Vaporeon. If you head to a delibird shop, there's 3 of these. There's one in Mesogoza, which is where we're at now, Levincia and Cascarapa. That's definitely wrong, apologies. If you head to one of the delibird shops at either of those 3 places, you can purchase a thunderstone, a firestone and a waterstone for 3,000 Pokédollars each, and you can then use those on the Pokemon. So here we have Flareon first. We're going to use that firestone on the Eevee to get ourselves the Flareon. Now, in terms of all the items you need for these Pokemon, they will be in this video. Some of them will be at the end of the video. The main start of this video is just to show you how to get all the Pokemon, and then I'll go into more depth at the end. The second one we've got going on here is Jolteon, so we're just going to use that Thunderstone we've bought. So that's 6,000 Pokédollars spent. And finally, we've got the Waterstone. This will get us the Vaporeon, and the last one from Generation 1. On Generation 2's hands, we've got 2 Pokemon, that being Umbreon and Espeon. There's our Vaporeon, lovely. Now we've got Umbreon and Espeon to go through. We're starting off with Espeon, so we're going to grab some Kelpie berries, and we're going to use 17 of these to increase Eevee's happiness, so it's a high enough level for us to evolve it. And because it's the daytime, Eevee will evolve into Espeon. So what we need for Eevee to evolve into Espeon ultimately is high happiness and for it to be the daytime, which we've just accomplished both of those straight away. You level it up once, which we use in a rare candy, and it will then start to evolve into Espeon, and that's how you get Espeon. Now with Umbreon, it's pretty much the same but slightly different. What we're going to need again is the high happiness, so we're going to grab our Kelpie berries, give Eevee 17 of these so its happiness is high enough. But we're going to level it up at night time this time. So we're going to get our rare candy like we just done with the Espeon. Give that to Eevee, but as you can tell by the weather, it's clearly night. This means Eevee will now evolve into Umbreon. That is Generation 2 done. Now we're going to move on to Generation 4, which introduced Leafeon and Glaceon. So starting off with Leafeon, if you go back to one of the delibird shops, you can purchase a Leafstone. If you use that Leafstone on Eevee, it will then evolve into Leafeon. For Glaceon, we're going to need a Ice Stone. The Ice Stone you can't purchase. I'll show you at the end where to find one, however. Go into your bag, use the Ice Stone on Eevee, and it will then evolve into Glaceon. That is Generation 4 done. We've only got one left, which is Generation 6, and that is Sylveon. Sylveon is the fairy type, and what we're going to need for this is high happiness and for Eevee to know a fairy type move. When Eevee hits level 15, it can learn Baby Doll Eyes, which is a fairy type move, which is perfect. I've already used the berries on Eevee to increase its happiness, so now it's got high enough happiness and it's got the fairy type move. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, providing it has high happiness and it's got the fairy move. Simply use your rare candy or level it up once naturally, and it will then evolve into Sylveon. So now I'm going to show you the items and how to get them. Starting off with the infamous berries that we're doing. We're going to start off at Porto Marinada, I'm not sure. And we're going to go to auction. This man here has a whole catalogue of items he sells. Some of them being the berries that are needed to increase happiness. These berries are Greppa, Honju, Kelpie, Pomeg, Quallot and Tomato. Now when you come to this area, make sure to bring a lot of money because it will cost a lot. 32 Kelpie berries cost me 9,500, so it's not cheap but it's convenient, which is why I bought them. Downside to using these berries is that they decrease your Pokemon stats. However, vitamin items like carbus, iron, protein, they can then re-increase your Pokemon stats, so you're not actually at a loss. The only thing you lose is money, but then you save time. Now the second item we've got is the Ice Stone, which we get from the Glaseado mountain, which we can just start off here. We're going to start off at this Pokemon Center, and there's this paw print foot looking part of the mountain, which is where we're going to head. So starting off at the Pokemon Center, we're going to head behind, and you can kind of see the outline now of the almost like the footprint essentially. And what you'll see then is over on the right, so now going straight forward, is almost like an abundance of snow in a pile and a Pokeball in front of it. If you press A on that Pokeball, you'll get an ice stone. That's how to get all the Eevee evolutions on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you're new around it, I make simple Pokemon guides for all different Pokemon games, so be sure to check them out. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time for another video. Bye.